Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. Today I want you to meet this very young girl who was forcefully married out to an older man at only 10 years old. So the story is going to be a little touchy and it's very emotional because she was forcefully given away to an older man by her brothers. So we are going to meet her and we hear her story together. And I want you guys to give your comments down below after hearing the story. It's a very difficult one because she's given out to an older man who has over how many wives?
Seven wives.
So the young girl is the 8th wife. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? All right, before we start off the video, I have a few people around me and I want you to meet them one by one, including the young girl and her former caretaker that she was taken from. Yeah, let's meet them. So this is her caretaker, this beautiful lady. What's your name? What's her name?
Lokalang. She's called Lokalang.
She's called Lokalang. Lokalang. Okay. And her? What's her name? She's called
Polo.
She's called Polo.
She's called Polo, eh? Okay, and all of you know Hussein.
They know me very well.
Yes,
Maybe just because I've put my shades and first remove them and they see me well.
Alright. I'm going to request them to speak a little louder because the wind.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can tell them.
So I need goro you goro chan to put and to on I radio about Hama. Or keep the goro. Kita mau gini volume deh. To inch aku kau ini.
Ni betul membela aja nih barang dia.
Rokok ini kok kan nyu no. Rokok dia kayu na je. Baka mulai.
Is it okay?
Banyak yang akan boleh.
Right, so you're talking about she was asking like, am I ready to go?
Oh, it's okay. 1 minute. All right, guys. Before we start off, we are still in Karamoja region, Kotido district to be precise, and we are in Nakapel Meru right now. This is where the young girl was married. We are in Nakapel Meru. Nakapel Meru is the biggest village in East Africa. Yeah. So let's hear from the caretaker. She's going to narrate for us. The good thing we have a translator, so she's going to narrate for us each and everything that happened from the very beginning. Get a glass of juice, glass of coffee, or anything, and enjoy the video. So let's hear from her. Saying she can start.
Wer ba cara kali cara ente mari ni dong mala kali kiko gini. Kara kiri echo. Tulo de yo mana. Ani abni ala mana kiri ba mbini kiko kono. Ni tanya kali jok.
Iko cha to ani ni ta kala.
Yo ni se pe yo nda ki jaw chala re. Ni cha abni do ma mara buni tiati. Ko ni ili mo gini. Do la mo da ko kono cha da bunti. Kara la ko to da yimi ngak do kan ko to da. Terus ya kadang dia dorokin to kono ja dawnya mo ci to orang na mu ci to orang itu mah jagir ya mu ngi dang peyong to orang ka ceng na jokra cati ya je benar ba tamar cepat ya kan namanya ko poturi ini ada datang ke air bopor itu guna kali meramiri ya urun ni kyang gurang gur.
Okay, Hussein, if she could first like narrate part to part instead of narrating the whole story,
No,
so that the people can also tag
just
along.
cut it in a short way. Like explaining how she has been. She has explained it briefly.
Okay.
And she told me of
Acha kira dia kan ko kuda mani akari mana akari mana hatol ta ko kuda ketar acha ni abong ni bunyi kira mada kepo do cha ti ya ko ngana ja ko cha char ba bene umni har ba tara ya kini.
So she's like now talking here like she has been staying with this girl ever since she has been here in this village here. Actually the girl is the sister. And the girl has been staying here taking care of her young kid, the one she got, the one we took yesterday to the what? To the doctor.
Okay.
So she was the one taking care of home actually, because with them here they have work that they should be doing in the garden and other work also that she should be doing at home here. So the girl could help her a lot at home, like cooking. The girl can cook and takes care of what? Of the kids at home until she comes when she has gotten even food when it's ready. She what? She comes then serves now for the elders and all of them at home. And now of course that's how they could be. At times the girl even goes to the what? Shrine there, pick the
wild leaves.
Yeah, the wild leaves there and comes and cooks from home. Sweeps even the compound, not like now the way the compound is right now.
So she was a responsible,
She was
very responsible young
she was
lady.
responsible when they have gone away from home. She's the one to take over when they are not there.
She takes care of the home. Okay.
So of course now that's how it happened, and the father was like, I'm now feeling hungry. Maybe the father wanted money over cows. I don't know what. He had to what? Give out the girl to what? To the other man. This one now tried to what? To even take the case to police.
So the girl was forcefully given away.
The girl was forcefully taken away by the father.
By the father. How many cows were given?
Aku bicara ya apa mama pada kita. Ni lebih jaga orang teronya air na mana dia. Ayah pernah nangu itu bicara. Berapa ngatu dah mana kadang itu mah. Guru tinggi. Marabe kadang itu mah tu guru tinggi. Nyepe akai nere waita. Koi nyopo ti nyiri mun nyoko. Nyiri mun nyoko. Kedi pe ya na. Apa kan kok lucu pi. Riboyor lo belo ke putoro logo. Mare akada chota la ka to ke lucu pi. Nyiri nyopo ti sa. Nagana po nyiri mun nyoko. Enya kakada tangatu.
Ini ara ya nyiri mun tong ada.
Dadang atu. Ku do de tinyi borni awu.
Itu borni awu ngiri. Actually, they didn't know well the cows that they were given, but according to the way she is estimating and what she had was like the cows were like 15 cows, but then they don't know the real amount of cows
that were given to the father of the girl.
Yes. But again, the uncles, the brothers to the father, actually the cousins, the grandfathers were like, now, some of us have not gotten the cows, and you people have gotten the cows, you've given out the girl, and they started cussing out the girl that she won't get pregnant.
So the girl's own relatives cursed her because they did not receive any cow.
Yeah. Some of them, of course, because some of them received and some of them didn't.
Why would her own relatives do that?
Of course, it was through the father. So, because the father has given out. So, like you, the uncles and what, at least you have to be having something. You also know, our girl has gone. So, what we do, we also need something, of course. Because the girl is from the family, and we have to give out the girl with good peace. That person to be with.
But the girl is still very young to actually be given out for marriage.
No, that is
so talking about her being cast is past the line.
So that she will never produce until the other ones also are being what? Paid. Other elders. They have told their father, if you have given, no problem. But our part is she will never produce with that man.
That's so sad.
She
That is
tried
so
her best.
sad.
She tried her best even to take the father to police.
She wanted to stop the marriage from
She
going
wanted
on.
to stop. They told her, "Are you the one who produced her? You will leave us alone with our what? Our daughter. You cannot tell us anything. Yet it is us, the fathers, who are supposed to command things which happen at home." So then the girl was given out.
That is so
And
sad.
even the girl does not know how many cows did they receive for the family.
Because she's still a child.
She does not know that it's only them from there who know.
So you first ask the girl, how is she? How is she doing? Her personally. In their home where she is, being the 8th wife, how is she being treated?
Actually, the girl is like, there is no problem there where she stays. The husband can at least get her for something to eat. But then the wives of the husband, other wives, wanted even one time to beat her, this young girl. Then these people here from their family had to go and show them that we also have people that were
They went
just
to support her.
they supported her, and actually it was just to show that this girl also has her people. They can mean to return her back and they sort out from there.
So how about school? Before she was taken away, was she studying?
At that time she was there, she wasn't in school. She was just around at home here. At times moves to town. So of course just porter work, like you go
She
and
does porter work.
go and carry for someone water. They pay you a little money, you come back home.
Oh wow, this is so sad. It's a very sad story. Guys, I'm sorry, there's a lot of wind. It's a windy season, I think, around here. There's a lot of wind and we don't have a microphone, so forgive us if the volume is a little low. We apologize. So the story of this young girl is sad. For me, it's really, really sad. I'm going to ask my colleague to ask her a few questions because she is almost crying behind the camera. So yeah, let me give her a chance to talk as well.
Hi. All right, guys, I've been behind the camera, but now I've gotten the opportunity to at least ask a few questions. I know you've seen how the interview is progressing, and personally I'd love to ask a few questions to the girl because we want to interact with the girl one-on-one.
Yeah.
And I'd love if she opens up, you know.
Yeah.
She's kind of afraid and all that, that's what I've seen, but I'd really love if she would open up and talk about her story, because we've heard from the sister's side, but then I don't know whether she's afraid of the sister or not. If she's afraid of the sister, we could excuse the sister because we've heard from her side. Then we get to interact with her. We get to interact with her and we get to know what's happening. Basically, the questions that I want to ask her, somehow they are personal. I'm not so sure if she'll be able to answer, but I guess she should be, you know.
Yeah.
It's about her marriage life and also her life as herself, you know. So the sister wanted to be excused, right? Hussein? The sister wanted to be excused, right?
I don't know.
She asked you if she can go sometime back.
No.
Okay, it's fine. So I have this question. it's said that the girl is 10 years old, and basically the puberty stage begins at, some people it depends with the hormones and all that, you know. But let's say the lowest age, let's give it the lowest so far, 8 years, you know, depending on your hormones. But some it can go as 15, 17 years, but then you've not gotten into the puberty stage. So I'm so much interested in knowing if this girl at 10 years she had gotten into that stage, you know, because during puberty a lot of changes happen on a person, and when they happen, that's when they usher you into adulthood and also usher you into the marriage life, you know. So I'm not so sure if this happened. That's what I'm interested in knowing. So that's the very first question that I have for her, and I'd be very happy if she answers this openly by herself. There's a lot of dust, but we just move on. Yeah, openly and by herself. So I don't know. Because she's still very young. Personally, I've looked at her. I haven't seen any signs of puberty changes, wherever. So I don't know. That's why I'm prompted to ask such a question. Yeah.
So I word.
Yeah.
Wana jam to kita wana rai. Peduli akiwa ni. Jumping darake anake nakayo mono. Angeti yo di bore.
Indu marka ni gini yo kunta na gini ni.
Apa kure na. Eh? Poro. Rori kini. Kengo tuna kini age ngale. Pedori mama.
Maybe just a minute before we continue. She might be shy of the people here. I don't know. I don't know if these people could excuse us. You people could just leave. I don't know. Sand.
The girl is like she was fearing and she cannot talk.
Okay.
I asked her, of course, we want to ask you some things. I don't know if you would mind to give us your feedbacks. She's like, she can't manage.
Why?
I don't know. What are you?
I'm sure she's too shy.
Ngerene itio kodang na pataka na cha itia da na kidi mkon pe.
Marama jede ni nyeni.
Era cha ne kidi yo to bom cha yo dang je ki na korong na yo to pe. Actually we have talked to her and she is now agreeing to talk. And we have to continue now. I don't know. It's okay. Mera cha give no cha ke no.
I don't know again.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So, when someone grows up, when you get to a certain age, you start to experience changes on your body. Particularly, it's for everybody, both female and male. Yeah, you get to experience some changes, and these changes, they usher you into adulthood. You know, because it was created that marriage is for the adults, not for the kids or children, you know. So I'm not so sure. I'm very curious to know if this young girl had already started experiencing the changes, you know, because if she's married and she hasn't gotten into puberty stage, then that would be so painful and also kind of a disgrace, you know. And she could be having some difficulties in her marriage, you know, because she's also married to a man that is older than her. I don't know how old the man is, yeah, but then That's what I want to know. Had she begun seeing these changes? That it's very normal, everyone does. Yeah, everyone sees them. Unless you're abnormal. And once, if you don't see them, you can do anything under the sun for you to just see them, you know. Yeah, so, I don't know.
So, follow. I think even the big one can even at least be.
But it would be better if it comes from her. Yeah.
Na pay kholo ya khabu ni la kal ne ya ngkon garu nya mo to na ba yo to mo na ani kulo chokene na pay ti potore ya la khal mo le na kini yo na kira ko na pay ibo yo ke kilo ngalo ana to ma kon tolo e ko apte garo bo yendo bo yang bore bore luiti ana kin to ma nga wato ayo de kile tia polo yo da lo kala tia na kin nga ko na ko to so bora something if it's time
Ramana
tia na kin nga ko na ko to ni kia da
roko ramuna roko
Polo, anyara chamta ke.
ramuna
Ngidra chamta ke. Ngidra chamta ko lima kan. Cause ni yana na kana robo. Ni yana na kana to kona yo ne ge ngi ya maga polo.
adolang la pio ngine ngidi ka maga
Nyoiti bere yeni ngi ya. Ori ni
yen ye polo ni bere be nyala
Ori ni bo khair la pin. Age ke abuna ne re ni ko ni. Mama. Kera. Actually, for that, she has not yet experienced anything from her. Like, because according to the stages of a human being, she has not yet faced anything. But the life still keeps on moving on. And again, making it worse, they of course always sleep with the husband.
So does she have her own hut, or she sleeps at
Very
equal
yoka
wife's
kila
hut?
peka ya. Apa ko de jalan ya kay kila na konda jalan. Namanya. Ada ta mari pereta da peka yi. Jwe. Ore perena ngi chero ni ka ka baro.
Speaking in Zoom too.
Ya kanaria. Lecho to bung na bona kidigo. Ite na ya neni ko ni kijoy kinti yo. Kijoy kinti ya kiara na ko ni na. The girl is like, okay, things always happen, and of course, as a human being, a man and a woman, they stay accordingly. At times, the husband can go away and sleeps with the other ladies, then comes back to work also, they stay like that. Then I asked her, now what experience are you really feeling right now? Are you feeling good with that, or you're not comfortable with it? That's why she is there, but she is not ready always.
So she has.
Yes, she has nothing to say because they stay with the same man in the house.
Okay.
And they sleep together.
Wow. Guys, I hope you're getting this story. It's quite a sad one, but that's how life is here. So, I don't know, according to the girl, she says she isn't happy, or that is how life is. She was forced into it, but she isn't happy. Let me ask something. Ask her does she feel any love for the man? You know, because even if you're forced into something, if situations force you into something, but with the time, you can get to get the attraction, the feeling, the liking, and everything. So is it growing on her side, being that situations forced her to get into such a relationship? Is she growing love for the man over time?
A lot of my young on tau. To be a chama kingedia, a lot of kondadang. The girl is like, it's just because of the situation that happened to her. Yeah, is the reason as why she just had to accept. But in her heart, she had no any plan and any interest. Yeah, and even right now, as she is here right now, she has no interest in that man. But just because these people, the father wanted to kill her, they just forced her. They told her, if you don't do that, then you will be dead. And then she had to accept. And of course, they picked this. They picked these sticks here. Then they put under her legs here. They put here. Then they put this one here like this. Then they tie. Then they start beating here. So they start beating here. Tell you, will you accept? So they stick even this one here, this guy here. It was just because of that stick. The stick got a crack and it entered there. So that was what made that what? To accept all what is happening to her life right now. But if it was not to be that, she wasn't going to accept it.
Wow. So personally, guys, I don't know, but this is a question that goes to everyone out there, you know. Why do we have to subject our kids or our children to such painful experiences in the name of culture and tradition? I know in the traditional African society, ladies used to be married off even as early as childbirth. As early as birth, you find that someone is betrothed. Oh my goodness.
Betrothed.
Yeah. A child is given birth to, and already a man has taken her hand, a lady, her hand in marriage. But then in this century and era, we don't expect such things to be happening. So I know we have several NGOs out there fighting this, and also the government. I know they're fighting this, but what are they doing to those people who are in the remote areas, deep in the villages? Because I know she's not the only girl or the only person or the only child going through child marriage. It's still happening in these communities that have so much held onto their culture in the name of getting livestock and everything. She was married off because of 15 cows.
Of which even they don't know actually.
Yeah.
They just guess like 15 cows are the ones given. 15 cows.
Is a human's life worth 15 cows? Is it worth? A lady who should be having a very bright future, you know, her life is cut short by being married to an older man. How old is the man?
Firstborn of that man. It's like this old woman here. The daughter.
The firstborn daughter of the man.
Is the
How
same
old is grandma? Grandma could be around 50s, 60s.
Yeah.
Approximately. So why would you marry off your daughter at a man who to a man whose first child is 50 to 60 years old? That's a range. I guess you've been seeing the old lady that we gave the gifts, that we are using her compound. This is her daughter, and I guess you've been seeing her. And the firstborn of this girl's husband, and the husband to this girl, his firstborn is the age of that old man. Surely, is it worth it? In the name of 15 cows, is it really worth it? It's not worth it. And my question, I'll still repeat my question to the NGOs, the government, and people concerned. So this question goes to whom it may concern. What are you people doing to girls in the village who are forced to such things? Deep down in the villages, I know they still happen. This is just a simple case. Even if we go around this village, we could get more people, more girls who have gone through the same thing. What are you doing to secure the life of these young kids so that they don't get married off at very early age? At 10 years. 10 years, she should be in P5.
Yeah, P5.
She should be in P5. And as she has said, she has no changes. She hasn't experienced her menses. There's no enlargement of the breast and everything. So just try to imagine the pain that she's going through whenever that man goes into her heart. So I don't know. This is now a question to the young people. Leave down your comments in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts about this video? Because personally, our hands are tied. We can't go, and because we'll be like strangers, we'll be saying, oh, what? It will cause a lot of things, a lot of chaos and all that. So we can't go in search of the man. We can't even go to where she's married. That's why we had to call her here, the home where she was kinda a nanny, where she was taking care of this lady's child. We had to call her here to have this interview right here, because we can't go to where she's married. Otherwise, we'll bring her we'll put her into a lot of trouble. Maybe my last question before the host. I'm talking about the channel, I'm sorry. My last question before I invite the host. Ask her, what are her plans? Being that life has taken that path, what are her plans? And what would she love someone to do for her? Yeah.
Chaki boy ko na ta mambore tan tani ta ara bu to on tan iklema yana kiyarang na actually she is even fearing like now. It's really hard on her side right now. She has nothing to say because she's just like, it's even better than dying. She fears to die. She can't do anything.
So what would she love someone to do for her?
And what's okay? You have to follow your hotel by a camera. Kalau aku boleh dah, itu ngani iya mana dah orang kira terus yo det, terus yang nang biro dah baik sih aku boleh kira apa ikai. Bicara ni, anak thame tahun, kaya kau tuan ni punya kengara kio, ya aku gong.
Kiro yo tarik kiro talamar tanah nanti.
Ya aku gong ni kelama iya nak kira, ngana aku ni. Koi ebe ye papa ko ne be kuni ai mambo re tie ne papa ko ambore ti yakini aniara kuwa aka toan ake pedor che toan kuwa aka pedor ngin ne ko ang ngara kini ako mecho tan ke buin toan tan tema dio kiyo ta de bu na kiara na ko na ga ki ko ya kona men tolo du kun ke bui cha to nda te mawa a business da lo e ga o kul kere o kul to no kul kere ngada ni yana na horo icha I bore cha ngini te ya bari pedori ya ka ha amni pedori wa moro ko ya ta no no adaro ro bota ba ta
na vinga kana atu auna aja ngone be kuna are nyagi ditawro bodo ne abuki baka man karu lituri na tu karang
mo ire ga to lo ma ko onda da ba yo to na mam bore ta mi mo ige polo ye pota ga ta na ta ngom so bore ni ba ti ye pota mi to na ro ko ite na te ne ta ni to na ni ye ba yo mo ne bore ko do ya ti ke bu tan to na mara ni
kene ran ta na mara kini
nyon chuti tamiyo tama hona ki ko ka ki yarda ne ke ani ara to ne te ba pele ken trobo ke chida boye ke kila la polon le wuri tan ba ba kon wuri to kon pe to dora kare
ngara ni tani nyara kini kuda tani tanjo ni pa sampai acara ya bisa tama maka kini ayo ko ke
robo ngi ni ibore ni bo ko ngi ni
akra ke munani
anu chota mi yo won chu
asa no ni
actually to her she is like
better than jento ni ngara kini tadi ngi kirta jento
she
ni
is like if someone is really able to come and give her help,
Okay.
that person must be well strong enough to come and stand in front of her and the family and the husband.
So she's scared of both the family, her parents, and the husband. She's scared of the father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is what she's also scared, and she has no any other plan. But the plan is that person who will come to give me help and support and remove me from this pain here that I am in. How will that person be? Will he be more stronger?
Okay, ask her one last thing. If she was given an opportunity to go back to school, would she take on it?
I asked her and she told me she cannot.
She doesn't want to go to
She
school.
doesn't want to go to school again.
Maybe you ask if she's given an opportunity to get out of that marriage, would she be comfortable?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she is comfortable, of course. But that effort there, will it come when it is well planned with a good person who can stand in front and say, this girl here, you're not making her married?
Okay, her being a child and being naive as well, I understand how the way she's speaking, yeah? She still fears her parents. She doesn't have a right to make her own decisions because she's still a child.
And of course, the cows that they were given out, of course now, they have even sold them and they have finished them, and now the other people will be demanding their parents. And again, it will cause even war. Understand?
So basically what I'm trying to get from her, what I'm trying to understand from whatever she's saying. So, guys, we did ask the girl if she need what kind of help would she need, and from her response, whatever we've been told, she says that whoever is bringing this kind of help or whichever kind of help, is this person strong enough to face her family, to face
her challenges.
Yes, her challenges. That is from her own family, because it's the family that married her off, and also to face the family from the husband's side. Because for you to get her, if maybe that is the issue, if for you to get her out of that marriage, you have to conquer the two forces, you know, because that is what she fears most in her life. So basically, she's trying to ask, that is the help that could be she's trying to ask for, but in a different way or in a different perspective. She's asking if someone strong enough can come and rescue her. And in this case, I think the only people that can come to her rescue are either the government or the non-governmental organizations that deal with early child marriages, or any other parties that are concerned with whatever she's going through.
With girl child.
Those, the girl child or what such organizations, you know. So those are the only people who can go and face the family and also face the husband. Because I think what's lacking here is just basic education, you know. Even if it's a matter of returning the cattle, 15 cows are not that much, you know. And what I'm also trying to see the picture in here is that once she's gotten, once she's gotten out of that marriage, she can't stay within this community. Maybe she doesn't want to school, but she doesn't want to go back to school, but the tertiary colleges or whatever institutions where handwork is offered, she can be taken to some training just to cater for herself, you know. She gets some basic training, handwork, tailoring, whatever, such things, you know. She gets to stand up for herself, because I'm so sure she has tasted marriage and she knows the bitter parts of marriage, and also maybe if there's some sweetness in it, she has also seen the sweetness. But I'm so sure the negative parts, the negative side of marriage that she has experienced outweighs the positive side. So basically, if she's taken out of that marriage and taken to an institution, I tell you, this girl will try to make her best. She doesn't want to go to school. We understand that, because since then she hasn't been going to school. So we can't force her into going to school, but we can make something out of her. Maybe tailoring, wherever we take her to any institution.
Hairdressing.
Yeah, but that can't be hairdressing and all that. Yeah, exactly. These handwork things. But then that can't be done by me and Doslin, who is seated over there, or any other person in this community, being that she was married off in these particular communities, and we had authorities, you know, and they saw it. And I'm very sure it was a ceremony. People went and celebrated and wherever, you know, such things. So she's crying from whatever she has said. She's giving her plea, or she's saying out her plea loudly to those organizations out there. If you happen to see this video and you're dealing with early child marriages, or government branches dealing with such, well, parts of the government dealing with such things, if you happen to see this video, kindly come to the rescue of this girl, or any other person who knows a person who deals with such. Kindly come to the rescue of this girl. Our lines, our numbers are down below. They're in the comment section, they're in the description box. If you would want to reach out, kindly reach out. We are doing this story from Nekapelmeru, the largest village in Eastern Central Africa. So this is where this story is coming from, and it's such a pity. And the girl wants to get out of it, out of that marriage. But there are two forces that she fears: the force from the family side and the force from the husband side. So, what are your thoughts?
All right, guys. Guys, as we can all see, the girl is a very young girl. She's still very young and tender. A 10-year-old child. She's actually a child. She's not supposed to be a wife at this point. Or any time from now. She's not supposed to be a wife. But situations and conditions have made her to be somebody's wife. Someone who is, I bet someone who is older than her father. Someone who is older than her father. By the time the husband's firstborn daughter is over 50 years, what do you expect? So, give us your thoughts about this. Give us your thoughts about this. Let's comment in the comment section. Let's share this video. As you've heard Queen, as Queen has said, let's share this video, guys. Share this video. If you can share it to an NGO who deals with girl child, anything concerning girl child and whatsoever, let's share this video so that it reaches the right ears, so that we can do something for the young girl. She doesn't have a choice right now. Her being a child, she has totally no choice, and she's forced into this condition. So you can imagine the trauma that she's going through. You can imagine the trauma of sleeping with a very old man. Oh my God. I actually don't have what to say. It's really very sad. It's so sad. I'm going to end this video. I'm about to end this video. Let her tell us her last words or remarks. And yeah. You can tell her to.
Nacha dada tamunio.
Tunafanya jalani nasi ya karda tara kani emori ya kupana kalo. Rek na ngina muti muti ngi kugo ngile kugo tinga punya lakar ngile pak pak tinga dali anya ite. Ibu kyan jirkan. Ngoro tan ngi kugo kyan jirkan. Bolo ko muti ngi kugo kira. Tan bulu dada. Ini pak dong al tinga topit kang ping gukti. Ya bang ya mete. Oke ditaus.
Boro. Tony Morobo.
Kalau tapto ya terima kiri.
Boro chada ni limunio.
Cara dah ni yala tahu pun. Limunio.
Ngukuri anaroyo. Akiyara rakani ala wadio. Ngoliki o to pote pana pote nia na kana ta marakere moi. Ni yotori alo chana lu ko to kori yotori. Kote chani ni so acham ta da kera ngadi corona limunio.
Cara mau pulang jauh tanya cek, ya nanya tidak nanya cara anda ketiga kedai pengen beli ni cek curta deh curta tuh gata nggak kerong curta ya beri.
Ano na tanio.
Bana pola bangun kena bangun cendung. Terapa galak kan? Siapa gak kaya saja. Betul namanya limun nggak kebang. Kenapa?
Ano na?
Ano
Kikero ya toile kera rita.
Tuh kurang itu nyating.
Wale kaya jokori kani wale kini ya tede kondre kore to yente ya kera ko kweni ya dien.
Kita ya rek mau dikit ini ya.
Todo bete goni ai.
Balanga. Tapi betul nabo nyuruh rumah kalau nanya. Nyiran ada.
Iyo nga.
Panang wale kini kilong apa ke Bali.
Bala padang wala kini kilo bono ke Bali.
Bono to fangana. To bita jeng ye tan na kigara kon. Bona. An bo che bore. Ngagro na bono kita to yo na. Actually, what she has told me is like how she's just like how I wish you people don't make me speak again those things, because I really hate to be in such a situation that she is right now. Because whenever she sees that man, she gets scared. Whenever you just talk about the man, she's scared. She does not want to hear about it. And she even feels like not staying with that man. But just because of the situation is why she is there. But she does not even feel like, she doesn't have a feeling of anything. Itu tuh mari boye kayak si dadang sangat berundang untuk kalian. Mam, kalian apa lah? Kalau kadang, kalau ini kamu, kalau ceng, kalau jadi So for them, they stay in a home like actually this very one like this. But otherwise, stay near. So it reaches the time of our going to fetch water. They give us some big pot, a heavy pot, to go and put water and carry from our head. Near the bonny walk, I keep here calling a barrel.
I tell you, I'm not a China. Working in our own attack in the like a man. If you're going to be nickel, yes, never in a window. On a parangana, now I tell a kind of calalo. Parada Bernigi, and it's a going to call. I told you, no more Bunichi, Bernigi, Takanachi, Bunichi.
Too young like Pine.
Though you're picking a young. Tomorrow, looking your one can, but
okay.
We never know when I'm eating you. We never kind of peanut. Near the Patanya Duki.
Now it's just like if you see a house like this one, where a boy sleeps. So a boy can engage a girl and bring in this room, stays there, and then the woman again will have to go to build another house somewhere else, and then the woman will be staying there. At times comes there, maybe if it's not like that, the man goes now be following the wife where in her house, as the husband again is looking for another wife. So the girl is just like, she's not having that feeling always. She's feeling bad in her side right now, the way we see. Even we have made a story about her, but she's not actually in good moods even with those words we are speaking of. If it was possible, you would have been speaking while actions are taking place. But now we're just talking here, and make her just remember things which had passed. Maybe if there is effort, you can help through what you've heard from her. She has nothing much that she can speak.
Alright guys, I guess you've had it all from the start up to this very moment. And it's a very sad story. For a 10-year-old to go through all this, it's really hard and traumatizing. Leave your comments down below and let us know your thoughts about this video. And in case you can help and reach out, I'm going to leave my number and Queen's number in the description box, and you can reach out to us. And yeah, it's a very sad story. I'm going to just end this video right here. Maybe you have anything to say?
Okay, it's very... Maybe before you close the video, what about the sister? What would be her last words as we close?
Oh yeah.
Koro chole kata kito yung na ipelo ya ni mabuni wana to.
Takitoro cha luara lu yakar ngulu kilongono. Ngara cha tiyan jitani ngara kinda. Yang acha na kiyan na takara yakar. Bungu cha lakala ani berteni curta tu patana racha. Tap nyolo cha ni na bacha. Te pa ma gremu kan yakar. Ka chalo remu. Dari kana tamare lo dukulo. Tamara ma ta chonga kautu. Chonga kautu ni ameuni. Macam apa lah, mana ada dunia tu. Mata cek nak lagi. Kerana kan kok. Bisa tanya di mana ni. Orang tu ini betul perlu mana. Tanya mana yang kau banyak le, jur. Orang ini.
Now she is like, for her, in her side, she is also feeling bad and just praying harder. If she can be removed from such a problem. Because right now, Irena, she's just looking at this girl, saying that she is suffering a lot. But right now, for someone is to come who is not really able, having that much effort to help her, it will not be possible. But if someone who is able to help her comes with enough effort and make her move away from there, first take her away from that man, such that she stays, or maybe open up her a business or take her for courses to be doing like tailoring. As long as she is doing there with her businesses and stays safe without that man and waits for her age and that time to come. But at this age, it's also paining her a lot. It is hurting her than even the way she feels because she is young. But the one who understands is the one who will be feeling it. So it's not you who has done it, but you have that feeling in your heart, and according to the way you people see, it's really so painful.
Wow. Guys, you've heard that. You've heard it. So the big sister is crying out for help as well on the young girl's behalf. Leave your comments. Share this video as much as you can so that it reaches the right ears. And in case of anything, you can contact either me or Queen and we get a solution to this problem, because everything has a solution. That's one thing I'm positive about. That's one thing I believe in. So leave your comments, and if you're new to the channel as well, subscribe and join the family. Yeah, that's what I can say. Queen, do you want to say something? You don't. Alright guys, till next time. See you in the next one. Bye.
You don't want to smile? Oh, she's shy. She's shy. She's shy.
I'm glad you laughed. Finally, you laughed. Wow. Polo. 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 I love you, okay? Be strong. We love you, okay? Okay? We love you, okay? Okay, Polo? We love you so much. Be strong, okay? We shall try our level best to help. Have you heard that? Okay. We are going to leave, but we shall come back and see you. Is that okay? Okay. Thank you for having us. Thank you for telling us your story. Take good care of yourself. Have you heard? Okay.